I did some part-time teaching here because I think I'd always been fond of helping and nurturing young talent. If there's anything I've done throughout my career as a television producer, executive producer, and actually television management, was to keep an eye out for talent and to nurture it and encourage it, you know. And I thought you'd be doing the same thing here, basically. And that's why I thought it'd be interesting to teach here, because we think we give them two things. We give them a skill set, we give them a mindset. A skill set is how to do things. In actual fact, you know, that will last only for a number of years because technology moves on very quickly, cameras change, software change, and you have to update your skill in dealing with those things. What doesn't change is the mindset that we give you, which is really a critical faculty, independent learning, so that you will be able to learn new skills. So being an independent learner, being able to think critically. When I was about to graduate, I had a job as an administrative trainee with the National Health Service, and through a lecturer here I ended up on the brass tacks program, which was a current affairs program that was transmitted from Manchester, and on that program was also the editor of the Telegraph and Argus. I don't know what possessed me, but during a lull in the recording, I walked up to him and asked him for a job. And he said, well, come and see me Monday. Well, it was 30 quid a week, when the National Health Service would have paid me 60 quid a week. I took the job because I asked a friend, the father of a friend, what should I do? And he said, I know which one you'd find more interesting. So I ended up at the team. I did some early morning shifts at the BBC. And then I did some early morning shifts, well, not early morning, but some shifts at Yorkshire Television. And eventually they must have thought I was worth hiring because they offered me a job. Producing calendar was extremely hard but extremely enjoyable. You know, you had to distill the day and you had to choose what the important points of the day were. I was always the opinion that you know, you shouldn't see what other people are doing. You should make your own judgment and then treat the story in such a way that, you know, give it substance. You know, I went through the Bradford fire, the Hillsborough disaster, the miners' strike. You know, I think were three of the most important events. And certainly I remember the day that Michael Heseltine announced 40 pits were to be closed. All in one, he announced it in one day. The university's overall vision is to be a technological university of the North. And in many cases it's always been a technological university, but perhaps hasn't sold those elements hard enough. How the School of Media Design and Technology fits in is that most of the things that we do is driven by technology. And therefore, you know, in how we use technology, or certainly in how content and content creation and digital technology meets, and the opportunity that it provides is the area that we explore in our research, like the Centre of Visual Computing is the area that we explore in visual effects, games and animation.